Alright, I'm going to hope that this camera is working because I just bought this, so I don't have to reshoot this whole entire video. But, as you can tell by the title of the video, I allowed bad things to happen to me to make, a good amount of money at my age. To buy me, hopefully this focuses, to buy me my dream car, one of my dream cars, more coming soon. I just recently picked up my dream watch as well. And all of this happened because I allowed the bad things to happen in my life. And I'm not saying that I went out in the world and I manifested bad things. Don't do that. What I'm talking about is I didn't go out of my way and try to control the things I could not control and to try and reverse bad things or say that I regret it or I wish I could take time back. I don't. It took me 9 months to hit my first ever 5-figure month from online money, whereas some people I know who were even doing it starting like after me were doing it in their first month or two. And I was sitting here watching people win, and I was, things were happening to me at that time. And instead of trying to control those things, I learned to allow them to happen because I knew that what was coming was going to be so worth it and that I'd understand why everything was happening. And I think so many more people need to understand that there is a rhythm in life. In order to reach a high, you need to at some point hit a low, right? You can't have a high if there's no such thing as a low. And if I'm being completely honest, the 9 months that I was grinding and just watching other people win, it made that first big month fucking amazing, right? It made me getting my car one of the greatest feelings ever because those 9 months paid off. And not only that, but at the end of those 9 months, I finally completely understood why all the things were happening. And I understood why God wanted me to watch other people win first. I understood why God almost made me quit, and he wanted to test me to see if I was really made for it. I was in fact a day away from stopping what I'm doing. I was a day away until I got a random voice message from one of my friends, checking up on me. And that was my sign, right? And I started again. And then after that voice memo, 4 months later, I had my big month, right? So now I understand why all of those things happened to me. And I would never take it back. Never, right? I would do those 9 months over and over and over again. People ask me like, oh, like, don't you wish like it was just overnight? I don't. Anybody who wishes for overnight success, you are going to miss out on a whole lot of things. You're going to wake up one day with all this traction and have no idea what to do with it, right? You shouldn't wish for overnight success because so many things you learn during the months where you're not making anything, where you're not seeing results, right? If I said that I regretted those 9 months or I wish I could take out those 9 months, I would be nowhere near the person that I am now, right? I wouldn't have the influence I do on some people because I've gone through what they go through, because I've stuck through something for so long without seeing results and it paid off, right? People like to see that. People like to see a raw journey. So many people you see on YouTube, they post their amazing lifestyle, but they don't talk about the fact that they were grinding for so long. And some do, I'm not saying people don't, but I've always been open about that. Like, I like to document what's happening now and to talk about the fact that it took me so long to get here. And if you're watching this and you are going through things, you don't know why they're happening, and you want it to end, I'll tell you this, when it does end, you will understand why these things are happening, and you'll be so grateful that you had this like character development. It's almost like a villain arc, people say, but it is so worth it. Don't go out there and wish for bad things. Don't go out there and say, all right, bad things happen to me now so I can, have the good things. No. Timing is timing, and you have to believe in that. Whether or not you believe in God or just an all-being or something, or just the world, believe in its timing. Just believe that it knows what it's doing. It knows when the time is right, and it knows when your time is coming. It's just like an Amazon package. You order it, and you know it's going to get delivered. You're not refreshing that page every 5 seconds. Shout out to one of my friends for that quote. But you just have to know what is coming, and anything that happens in between is just part of the journey. That's it. But yeah, don't try to control the things that you can't control. You will go crazy. It will drive you crazy for the portion of that 9 months where I was trying to control things I could not control, it was driving me insane. It made me feel like I wasn't doing anything right. But at the same time, I felt like I was doing everything right and just something was off. Right? You're going to get so in your head if you're always trying to fix things you cannot fix, and it's going to hold you back. So keep learning, keep going, keep doing things to move past it, because every single time that something bad happens to you, it's a test. It's a test of whether or not you're actually built to move past it or not. If you don't move past it, then everyone else was always right and you weren't meant for it. Don't let them win. I'll tell you that. Don't let them win. But I can tell you that right now. It's all going to be worth it. At the very end, it's all going to be worth it. So hopefully that resonates with at least a couple people who are watching this, and hopefully that, at least sets something in for you that, other people have gone through what you're going through, right? Your story might not be the exact same, but, it can be similar. I will tell you that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to have a new video coming out next week as well, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on my socials in the description as well. And you can join my free Discord community. Just a bunch of like-minded people connecting, talking, figuring life out together, life maxing. And we'll see you guys in the next one.